What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys, we got some stuff to go over today, all right? And we got a few ideas for the players. Not a whole lot there, all right? Got a couple of ideas, some of them that I liked a lot, so I did want to bring them to you and tell me what y'all think, all right? We're going to talk about the event a little bit. And what else? Oh, yeah, boy. I owe y'all rumors, don't I? Okay, I am ready to deliver those rumors now. I have gotten the information that I wanted. It's not 100% in detail, okay, but it is enough to bring it to you. Now, keep in mind, boys, like always, like before, all right, like we did with the last set. These are rumors. There is no confirmation until we hear something from the developers saying this is what we're going to do, all right? But we hit the nail on the head with the Behemoth and the Phantom, and it looks like we took a strike there on the Leech, all right? The Leech has not made any type of appearance as of yet, okay? But we know these bots come out in sets of threes, so we're kind of waiting to see if that third bot will be a Leech, and we will be somewhat accurate in our last set of rumors, okay? So the next set of rumors are coming, and they will be coming potentially the fall or all the way up to the spring of next year, okay? So this is some like early access stuff, all right? But once again, let's reiterate, it is only a rumor, all right? Don't go out there saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. And it's 100% Islander said so. No, boys, it is still a rumor until we hear it from the developers and they tell us and they confirm it, then we got it, all right? But this is the water cooler, boys. This is where we like to stand around and talk about the potentials of the game. But before we get into any of that, I want to play a game of Dom. I just feel like playing Dom today, and I have been playing a little bit more Dom. It is a lot of fun. Been getting my beacon tasks out of the way there, all right? And I just like it. Hopefully we get a good map. Hopefully the big silent guys are smiling upon us just a little bit, and we'll find ourselves something fun to play, all right? And hopefully we can find it really fast because we're way past the average wait time. All right, here we go. I was about to put it on pause. Give me a map. Give me a good map. Give me a good map, baby. Oh, this is not a good map. All right, what do we want to do here? Let's get the Ao-Jun in. And let's try to get towards that center just a little bit. We know we're going to have range fighters. And you know what? I'm not sure that I want to be on the center. I don't know if we want to flank from the side. I do like the ramp. I've always liked playing the ramp. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can get over there towards the ramp a little bit. And intercept anything coming. Do I have anybody coming with me? I don't see anybody with me. Come on, fellas. All right, he has exposed himself, and I will take full advantage of that. Okay, we got a big fat boy with extra fat boy sauce coming up the ramp, so we're going to get away from him. Let my support go in there. I need my ability back so I can get back over there. There it is, and we're gone. Because the boys are taking care of him. Got the quantum on. We'll finish lighting him up. See if we can give her some top support to the guys down under. Oh, I got problems. Big problems right now, guys. Run. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see if we could pay him back just a little bit. And we're not gonna. All right, but we did not come here to watch the grass grow. We came here to fight, so let's do that now. And once again, I got big problems. Oh, my goodness. Get away from me. You bunch of bullies. All right. We are holding a 3-2 beacon advantage. So I'm going to drop the Aries next. I'm going right back to the ramp. That's where it seems to be in most of the action right now. Of course, The field is spread out a little bit, all right? And that's typical for this map. But all the action will be in the center. And I don't want to give that center beacon, which we're doing right now. So line them up. Do not use the ability. Save it, save it, save it. All right, the guys are pressing, so they're all doing real good. All right, we were able to bully them back off of the center. We got it back, so now we're going to go ahead and fall back. And if they're not going to press again towards the center, we're going to go ahead and take that left wrap with that guy coming right there. There's the identified target. At least the top target. Nope, here's a better one. Peekaboo. There's the target. Okay, we lost our advantage there, so we will drop. Check our backside, make sure nobody's on our 6, and there is. Now let's work on a flank. Nice little flanky spot we found right here. And we will run them around, quantum. Okay, let's get our senses back together. So identify all our targets and where they're at and where we need to be. See what we're up against. Can't get a good visual on them. We need to see what we're up against here, so we can develop a proper little game plan. All right, and it is another Aries. So let's see if we can get him to activate his shield. There he did. Let's activate ours. And we're going to get both of these bad boys. Be patient. And let's get out of here. Last stand has kicked in. I don't want to go too far out because he does have top support. All right. And we're going to sit here and regather ourselves one more time before the next push. All right, we're going to let that healing kick in. Get a little bit of that tongue-tied. All right, get a little bit of that going. Here's our next target. He's dropping in. And he made a military blunder. Doing all right, Aries. Doing all right. We are low on health, so as much as I want to go out there and just go Rambo on this guy, it would not be a smart move. I no longer have a last stand to assist me with that. So we're going to wait for our ability, and now we're going to take him out. Never mind, he ejected. Quantum. He's up in the air. Corner shoot. All right, we picked up the second godlike. And it does look like we are botting them out. We do have the 4 cap. Really good job by the team, man. Everybody really excelled on this one. We did good. We were able to get to center. We were able to hold the center despite a push that they made. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for right there. If this video was a little choppy, guys, I do appreciate it. I did notice a little bit of... I do apologize. I did notice a little bit of choppiness there in some of the action. All right, let's go ahead and bail out of here. Let's get over to the tail of the tape, and then let's get down to the honor points to see how we did. All right, we picked up 3,918 honor points. All right, let's get over to the tail of the tape. All right, I picked up a 1.5, 14 kills, and 3 beacons. Outstanding. Let's get back over here. No, rewards. And let's go take a look at the honor points and see how we did. All right, came out on top, 400. Come out on top by beacons, 400. Okay, and there you can see the chart, all right? Got the win, 470. Let's see. Come out on top by durability repair. Okay, I do not run a repair, so I get 0 points there. So that's something I may want to add in later on. Would probably be some kind of healing bot. I don't know how much I would get there, and I don't know that it's beneficial for me to do that. All right, repair allies. All right, so the 2 healing areas were where I missed out on. But other than that, that's everything that I got. Once again, go over to Chief's channel, check him out, and look at his honor points breakdown. He put out, like I said, a really good video today on it. All right, and once again, I will be putting the link to that video in the description below, so y'all can check it out. All right, now, what do we got? What do we got? All right, the Falcon. All right, and this is the reason why I have added the Falcon in, guys, is so I can start working on the Falcon skills and getting that Falcon up to par where I want it to be. All right, it is a solid little bot with that particular pilot skill. It deals out a ton of damage. It is good for team play. It is not really so good for FFA. Now, going over that, we did have a game in FFA. I want to tell you 2 little stories before we keep going. We did have a game in FFA where this particular pilot was running this Falcon, and we pounded him all day long with sledgehammers, and we could not bust him. All right. The other thing that he could not do was he was not shooting fast enough to finish off his kills. All of us that got an opportunity ate his lunch and took his tacos, man. All right. So keep in mind on that one, if you're using it, especially a free-for-all, if you are singled out against another player, you're going to do very well. If there's somebody else lurking in the shadows, which there usually is, you're not going to do very good. So my recommendation for the Falcon is that would be your last bot. When you drop down and you're the number 1 or 2 player, well, guess what bot you might want to use, especially if you're number 1. All right, he is a beast with that traditionalist skill. All right, the other thing that we want to talk about, and this did come up. All right, some of the guys were saying about cheaters, okay? And I've had videos here before where we have guys in free-for-all that team up against you, all right? Make it a 2-on-1 to try and get themselves a little advantage, especially if you're the one kicking some butt, all right? The other day, there was 2 guys, and they were tag teaming. They were tag teaming me. They were tag teaming the number 4 player, okay? And we were there trying to get... I was also attacking the other player, and he was attacking me. And finally, he looks at me and says, no. And normally, I don't team up in FFA. That's just not my style. But given the fact that we had 2 guys on the other side that were tag teaming, attempting to get themselves into number 1, 2 spot, we turned our free-for-all to a 2v2 match, all right? All right. Thanks, Eric. All right. So we turned it into a 2v2 match. We were able to eliminate the other 2 players before coming back and getting into a fight with each other once again. It was a really kind of cool match. I wish I had the ability, guys, to record every game that I play. I don't. I do not have enough memory on this device to store, that amount of videos. The memory would just drop out of the bottom. Okay? All right. Now, let's get over to the water cooler and let's chit-chat just a little bit. We're going to start this off, guys. And these are players' ideas. Give me a second. I'm going over the notes. All right, here we go. We're ready. Now, the first idea that came up, and this is for the Aries, all right? And we know we're going to be testing out the Aries very, very soon here in a test server to come near us very, very quickly, okay? But this was one complaint that a player had, all right? And I'm going to use the Ao-Jun as a reference. When you activate your ability on the Aries, okay? And let's say you have your target, you've identified your target, it's an easy kill. So you activate your ability and then you activate the retribution and you immediately start firing to engage that target, okay? The complaint is, even though you fired off your retribution, okay, you still retain that shield for the duration of the 8 seconds or 6 seconds. I believe it's 8 seconds, okay? So if you fire off your shot at 2 seconds, you still enjoy an additional 6 seconds of shield time, okay? Now I'm going to compare that to the Ao-Jun. The Ao-Jun, you're in flight, okay? While you're in flight, you are in stealth mode. Once you land, okay, you do not enjoy the duration of the time remaining in stealth. Once you land, you lose your stealth and the countdown begins. All right, this was the player's idea, that once the Aries activates that retribution and fires off its rounds, it should immediately lose its shield then. All right, thus giving it a little bit more of an equal playing field. If you want to fire off your retribution right away, so be it. But you don't enjoy the duration of the shield. You get what I'm saying, boys. All right, you lose it. Once you fire it, you lose it. I thought that was an excellent idea. I thought that needed to be brought up, and I will be bringing that to the right set of ears very, very soon. Okay, that one came out of the Twisted Metal chat. All right. Now, this one came my way. This one came from a subscriber. Okay, it actually came off a messenger, and what he was talking about was there's very little trust in the community for the developers at this time. His idea for trying to alleviate, and I have these conversations with you guys all day long, so a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, transparency. Okay, he said if the developers were to share their feedback that we give them, I think that would go a long way for the community to start developing a better trust. Now, things have gotten better, no doubt. The updates have been insanely awesome. The prizes they're giving out are badass. They're on point with the updates. Everybody's getting an opportunity to participate. All right, we do have the community challenge coming up. We still don't know what that is, but we are waiting for it. And when it does come, we will bring it to you ASAP. But when he said transparency, it didn't click on me. So of course I'm going to hit you back up and, all right, transparency, but what the hell are you talking about? You can't just throw a blanket comment out there and say, well, they need to be more transparent, and don't give me a breakdown of what you want. So when you guys message me and you tell me, well, they need to fix the matchmaking system. Okay, all right, badass. You tell me how they should fix the matchmaking system. Let me hear your ideas. Are the ideas really good? Or are you just going to say, well, somebody needs to do something, and that doesn't work, okay? I have gone over the matchmaking system a few times, guys, and in my opinion, and I'm going to explain to you right now why I have this opinion, the matchmaking has improved, okay? And then we're going to talk about why you are still falling into bad matches, okay? So, the boys over at HC, there's a bunch of us, we decided to do time drops, okay? Now, we're all maxed out. We got all level 70 pilots. We are all MK2. We are all a bunch of little mini beasts out there running around. So if we drop into a time drop, okay, we all hit go at the same time, and the matchmaking is off, then we should end up in, 6 different matches. It should throw us out to different areas. It shouldn't pit us against each other if the matchmaking system is designed to pit the maxed out player against the weaker player, okay? So we did this probably about 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row, all right? And I would say about 95% of the time, all of those players dropped at the same time onto the same map. Matchmaking was pitting us against each other, okay? That was where my first opinion that the matchmaking has improved and is being improved. Now, why are you or some of the lower players still falling into bad matches, where you're lower category and you're following in, with higher level players? Okay, that comes down to a simple amount of numbers. How many active players, are out at that time, that are on your level? Okay, it's gonna pitch you where it can. And the same thing with champions. How many maxed out champions are out there at the same time? Can we go? And we've been noticing, guys, that the time frame to drop into a game has been taking a little longer, anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. It just depends, all right? Sometimes we drop right away, and when I do drop right away, I know I'm getting a good match, all right? I know it's pit me against somebody with a similar hanger, and I really look forward to it. So the matchmaking has improved. They are still working on their numbers. They are tweaking it, but thankfully, all right, if I would have had this conversation with you 4 months ago and we would have time dropped, we would have ended off in 6 different directions. Okay, that's not the case anymore. So they are making improvements, and I do want to give them credit where credit is due. All right, but the reason why you still may be falling into a few bad matches here and there is simply because there's not enough of the pool to pick from, to pit you up and to pit him up against players of equal caliber. Now, once we merge the servers, guys, I really foresee a lot of this matchmaking problems going away if they're following the exact same formula that they're following now. Let's get back into the notes, boys. Okay, so let's get back to the transparency. Okay, so when I told him, give me your transparency, give me why or what. So he said, well, you know what? Go to the Google store and look at their feedback rating. So what do? I open up the Google store and I take a look at War Robots. Okay, and here's my transparency. What do I have on my feedback? All right, updates have been really good, great prices. I went from a 3-star to a 4-star to now a 5-star on their rating. Okay, now I update this regularly. If they do something really bad and they come in with a Halloween event, that 5-star is going to drop to 1, and I'm going to justify why I'm dropping that 5-star to a 1 right here. Okay, and as they improve the game and things get better, I come over here and I tweak my feedback for them. Okay, and that's something you can do because the developers do monitor their feedback. Now, let's say we do a test server, okay, and we all go and you know that I do my final review with you guys. I do it here on video, so you know exactly what I'm saying, okay. But if the developers were to say, okay, test server is over on the test server on the Facebook test server page, you know what? Here are your ratings and reviews, okay? Maybe not the reviews, okay? We don't got to read every single comment that every person put down, but what were the ratings, okay? The Behemoth came out, what were the ratings? The Phantom, what were the ratings? The new phase shift, how did it rank from 1 to 5? And then you can come over here and look and say, okay, well, it had X amount of 5 stars, X amount of 4 stars, X amount of 3, 2, 1. So we can gauge exactly how our fellow competitors rated the game, rated the test server as well, okay? And they keep it open and honest. That way all the little conspiracy theories that, the developers are out to eat us up alive, can be somewhat downsized a little bit, all right? And I really love this idea. If the developers were to go to their page, and say, okay, the final numbers are in, and this is what you guys gave us. This is what you guys as a whole returned us in feedback, okay? Now, maybe I didn't like the Mammoth and I gave it a poor feedback, but 99% of the rest of the population loved it, okay? In my mind, I was like, well, even though I gave my feedback, they didn't listen to me. Well, perhaps they did listen to me. Perhaps they listened to us as a whole by the numbers. That is why your feedback is so important, guys, all right? So I did like this idea, and I did want to bring it to you, and I'm hoping the developers catch an eye of this one. And we'll see what happens. Maybe this will be something they can be done in the near future. Okay, the event prices, guys. I've been getting all of your screenshots. I've been getting all of your feedback. I think I know 1 or 2 players that has only received power cells, and I don't know how that's possible. But every video I've seen, let's go back to the game because somebody did ask me to do something. Every video and every screenshot I've seen, people are winning something. So, guys, those of y'all that are saying that you have won nothing other than power cells, that you have opened up 8 special deliveries and only gotten power cells, I got a question for you. Are you being straight with us? Are you being straight with me? Are you being honest? Okay? So, and if you say that you are, record a little video for me. And this is for you select 2 or 3 that have messaged me saying, that the event is a ripoff, that it's rigged, and that you're getting power cells and nothing else. Okay, do a little recording for me, all right? And you guys that I'm talking, I'm not going to call your names out, just the ones that message me. And I want you to come over to the special deliveries on video, okay? And that little present in the top right-hand corner, tap that. And this is your rewards log. Somebody wanted to see my rewards log. Transparency, guys. I got no problem showing you what I got or giving you my feedback either in writing or on video, okay? And this is what I won. I got the Aries, I got the Avalanche, I've got a Last Stand, I got Mr. Parks, I got a whole bunch of components. All right, and then I do got a few power cells, and that's about it. You know what I really don't have a lot of here is gold. Very little gold, but I've seen other people get it, so I know it's out there. I just haven't gotten any. So, to my friend out there that seems to have gotten nothing at all but power cells and 8 spins, hit me up with a little video and show me. I don't think that you're being 100% honest with us. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back. Now this next idea came in, and this was off of a few guys. The trade-in center. All right, guys, the trade-in center where I no longer want this bot right here. I've had it with it. I don't want to play it no more. Maybe you have an Aries and you're done with the Aries, whatever it may be. Okay, that we can go to the developers. All right, and say, or have a trade-in center where I want to trade this bot in. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay, boys. Now, let's see here. It is now time to talk about the rumors, all right? And I know y'all have been patiently waiting. No, y'all have not been patient. Y'all been blowing up my damn messenger. But it's time to talk about the rumors and what we got. But let me get back to the trade center real quick. So you don't want this bot anymore, and you want to trade it in. So you can trade this in for another bot and maybe work it like they kind of do with the conversions with just a lot better rate. Okay, if I'm trading in something that's MK212, you know, you want to get something that's pretty close or similar. All right, I thought that was a good idea. I don't know how those numbers would work. That's not for me to figure out. Those of y'all that gave me the ideas for the trade-in, give me the calculations for them as well. All right, don't come over here and ask me to do math. Are you out of your damn minds? You know my math sucks. All right, now let's get over to the rumors, boys. And this is going to be coming in for late fall, potentially Christmas, or even in spring. Okay, my source on this is pretty reliable. I trust them. Okay, and if I didn't, I would not be bringing you this rumor. All right. But we are going to talk about it just a little bit because there's not a whole lot to cover on it. But what I will tell you is 6 potentially new bots. All right. Now, okay. Let's go over the bots as they are. All right. Because I don't have a whole lot of info on them, all right? But I do have very minimal, but I do have enough, all right? They are going to be in the form of Dinobots, all right? And the first one is a Rex with 4 heavy slots, heavy armor, very slow, okay? That kind of sounded like the Behemoth to me when I first heard it, all right? But I did want to hear it all out to see what they were going to be saying. So that kind of sounds like what we already have. But is it going to be a mobile? Because the Behemoth is not mobile, and the Behemoth needs to be mobile. And are they going to bring out a few variations of heavy bots with 4 weapon slots? That remains to be seen. Now that is as of right now, it could be a 3 heavy slot. It could be a 2 heavy, 2 medium. I'm not clear as to what's on it, but I know for sure it is 4 slots. But the first feedback that I'm getting is that they are all heavy. The next one, guys, the Raptor. Very, very quick teleport and medium weapons. Now, this sounds kind of like the Phantom, all right? That sounded like a little bit Phantom. So when I started hearing, I was like, maybe the old rumor, the rumor we just got, and this rumor were somewhat combined. You know, maybe somebody named it the Behemoth, the Phantom, and of course we got the Leech, who never made the appearance yet, okay? And then we got the Rex, the Raptor, and the next one down, which is the Dawn, okay? Now, the one that threw this off, although we haven't seen the Leech yet, the Dawn is a flying bot, okay? And the flying bot drops explosive mines. Now, what is an explosive mine? I thought that was very interesting, and that is a very neat concept. I never heard this before. So if your bot is active and you go throw out a few landmines, I guess you could say, okay? Let's say you drop them near a beacon. and the enemy team comes in to capture the beacon. Well, lo and behold, guess what? You just blew your lucky pursuer foot off, okay? Your pursuer is now limping because he stepped on a mine. I thought that was a really cool idea. I thought that's pretty neat. I like that particular concept of dropping landmines, leaving the area, fighting, let the enemy team come in, try to get the beacon just to find a Easter egg waiting for them. So those are the 3 offensive bots, okay? And they come in the names of the Rex, the Raptor, and the Dawn. The next 3 guys, and if y'all heard me on Chief's last live stream where we were talking Behemoth and I accidentally said Mammoth. Yeah, guys, there was a reason why I said Mammoth. All right, the next 3 bots are going to be defensive bots, okay? First 3 were offensive, the next 3 are defensive. The Mammoth, area energy shield. That's all I got on that, guys. There's not much more than that. We can kind of gauge what it might look like, but it's going to have a large energy shield, maybe a huge umbrella to protect a bunch of people at one time. As long as it's not a retribution shield, it's all good. We can handle an Aegis shield, and we can handle the Ansel shield. Okay, the next one, ankle, ANKLE, guys. All right, and this one has a retractable physical shield. Okay, so I'm assuming something along the lines of the Rhino. All right, where you put that shield out in front of you, and then you can retract it. You can put it up and put it down. So that's what I'm gauging from that. Okay, the shield comes up and then goes down. Now, the last one, guys, and this is the last one, the pack. All right, the pack, PAC. All right, speed, healing with absorption shield. Now, the absorption shield, I hope that's not a retribution shield. All right, I hope that's not another infinite shield coming onto a different bot. Now, an absorption shield, something along the line of like an Aegis shield, so you can destroy it, and whatever damage it took in while you were destroying it, okay, it turns around and it fires back at you from an internal weapon. That idea I also did like for the Aries, guys. Imagine if the Aries was more like a Aegis shield, all right, and you can shoot it and you can destroy it, and then once it's depleted, then it can turn around and fire all extra retribution right back at you. I thought that is a pretty decent idea as well, and I'm getting off of the rumors, but I just want to throw that in there. I thought that's a pretty neat idea as far as dealing with the Aries shield. Okay, so the pack, speed, healing, and absorption shield. So these are the 3 new potential bots, okay? I'm not going to go any more into them because I don't know anymore, all right? All I was able to get was this information, and once again, let's say it all together. 1, 2, 3. This is only a rumor. So take out of it what you want, all right? If it does come to light, then we can say, once again, we hit the nail on the head, and our sources have been very reliable for us, okay? Also, one other new thing coming. Pilots, guys. New pilots. In the form of non-human. If it's not a human, I'm assuming they're meaning by potentially aliens, all right? Now, we are in Mars at the moment, okay? We know we're out and we're exploring the universe with the whole War Robots type of deal. And I'm hoping for a Mars map. And, okay, alien pilots, pretty cool, all right? Anything other than non-human and not alien would be, I guess, some type of animal, which I don't see that happening. Guys, this is everything I have had for you. I have done a lot of research, a lot of homework. I've been putting a lot of time in the channel for you guys. And as you know, once you do comment, I do take the time to comment back or have conversations with you guys, not only on the comment section, but in Messenger as well. So I hope you all did like this video, guys. I do want your feedback on all of this. If you got some ideas that you can come up with that you want to bring here, I'm always willing to listen. And if it's good enough, you may just see it on a video. All right, boys? Guys, if you are new to this channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up here. All right, boys? And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander signing out.